What's up, beautiful people? It's your girl RK, aka Kizzle's World, and welcome to the summer series. We outside, we vibing, and I'm tapping into the souls of this amazing city, one creative at a time. I mean, we talking big dreams, we talking bold moves, and I'm gonna give you a little glimpse inside of what goes on in those brilliant minds. You ready? Let's dive into it. What's going on, man? How are you?
Doing very well, very well.
So who am I here with today?
Here with KT. My name is Curator Thomas, but I normally go by KT because people can't really, for some reason, put two brain cells together and say
Feel
my
that.
whole name.
I feel that.
So I shortened it when I was younger just to KT.
Okay.
I tried to be cool and call myself Trey because TRE is in my name. You know, when everybody was trying to go by like Trey or Dre, I was like, no, that's not
I'm
me.
good. KT
KT's
is.
fine because it just represents my beginning of my name and the last name.
Okay.
I used to tell people my name was Thomas. My last name's Thomas.
Okay.
But when I would tell people my last name was Thomas and I would work at a job, people were like, who is that?
Thomas.
Yeah, so they thought it was Thomas, and they thought Thomas, because it's traditionally a white person name, they're looking for a white person. So I was like, KT's cool. And another reason why I did that
KT is cool, actually.
is because I would be at work. Thomas used to be my work name. Because nobody at home,
Everybody in the bar is Thomas.
yes, but nobody at home would call me that. So I would disconnect my life at work from my life at home because there was one point that I couldn't disconnect. It would be like, the balance of work and pleasure. So I would be like, Control. Nobody calls me Control at home. It's KT, or Dad or Baby or something like that from your significant other. So I use the Thomas to kind of separate it. But people start getting confused, telling people there's no Thomas that works here.
Ain't no Thomas
So I used to
here.
be like, fuck.
Who the fuck is that?
I'm inviting people, my name's Thomas, but nobody's thinking about it. So KT works because it covers both.
KT works. And KT, let the people know what you do. I know you're on the fence about being a creative.
I'm a
but-
creative now.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just own it because you make me feel good about saying it. One thing
I think
that,
it's kind of cool.
listen, I have never considered myself creative, but sometimes if a couple people start calling you a horse, you got to buy a saddle. You know what I'm saying? So, I bartend here at Spkrbox. I've been a mixologist for, I don't even want to say that word, but I've been a mixologist for about 25, almost 30 years now, since I was like 15.
Wow.
I used to bartend my parents' like little rent parties and stuff like that where they would
Okay.
have fun.
Oh, so you really got some skills.
They would wake me up and say, hey, you want to make some money in the middle of the night, but you still got to go to school. Give me like $30, $40, and I would just literally pour Hennessy and Cokes all night. Absolute.
With a little dash of
cranberry and stuff like that. But it got
That's
dark.
good.
It got dark because, again, I told you my parents were functioning drug addicts, and I had no idea.
Wow.
So there was cocaine on the table, weed, heroin. I just knew that was adult stuff.
Party favors.
So me and my sister didn't think about it because it just wasn't for us. I had aunts who had to pull the needle out, put blanket over because her breast was showing, grab my uncle's gun, put it over here, put a magazine over the cocaine, move the Demitas spoons, which were those little dime tap spoons for shooting heroin, throw those away, wash off the money because they had cocaine on it. $100 and $50 bills and $20 bills were not to be touched because we didn't know how to spend it. You go to the store with a $100 bill at a 9-year-old,
They want to know what
they're
you're
gonna say,
doing.
where your mom at? Where your daddy at? But a little cocaine single or a 5, you can go get some candy with that. You know what I mean? But still going to school at like 7 o'clock in the morning and then treating everybody in the class to some penny candy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did little stuff like that. Just try to,
So you've
to
been
make
that
people
guy.
happy.
You've been that guy.
I always want to make people happy. It sounds terrible or cheesy, but I don't do it to be like fake positive. And I definitely embrace anything negative happening to me. But a battery needs a positive and a negative. If it's too much of a positive, it explodes. If it's too much of a negative, it won't work.
It doesn't work.
But if you have a positive and a negative charge, everything works. So if something negative happens to you, you just gotta use it as fuel for the positive. You fake positive, you like, oh, everything's good and everything's gonna work.
It's not.
But you ain't gotta just be around like ego and Oh, bird, I'm so sad, bird. Stuff like that, you know.
The sad bird.
I ain't got time for it.
So I'm here with Mr. KT, and KT told me that his perfect Detroit day is hitting Belle Isle, because you can see Canada,
Yeah.
chilling with the kids, no electronics.
No, none.
And you also thought you weren't a creative, but you created spinach strawberry lemonade for the kids.
Maybe I'm a vibe creator. Maybe
You're
I'm a
curator.
mood curator. You know, like I'm a very altruistic person. Albert Einstein once said, if you're feeling bad, help someone else.
Okay.
The moment that you help someone else, you feel better. And I
Love that.
truly believe that. I would rather everyone around me be happy than myself be happy, because if I'm helping everyone around me be happy, that'll make me laugh and joke around, and I'll forget whatever sadness is like hurting me for that day, you know what I'm saying, or pain that I'm in. I broke my ankle here.
Damn.
What did you say?
And I couldn't find anybody to cover my shift, and I didn't want to tell anybody that my ankle was broken so they wouldn't feel bad to come in, so I had to make up something. And Jameson came in and he was like, man, I think your ankle was broken. And I was like, it probably might be, but I still got work to do. Like, I never want to
Wow. So you're very
inconvenience anybody.
selfless.
Very selfless, yeah.
Spoken like a true creative.
Yeah.
Or do you currently have any creative obsessions or things that you are like honing in on that you do more often than others? Other things?
No, to be completely honest with you, I did like watch. I do like watches. I love horology. You and I talked about like watches the first time. Like I met you, like,
Yeah.
oh, I like your watch. We always have nice timepieces, but I kind of put like things that I cared about as far as like, you know, quote unquote, being creative or being a creator or curator to the side once I like got married once, and it was like the focus was on the kids. So my focus was like, let me be a good father, let me be a good partner.
And you come from
Yeah,
a family of long-term relationships.
So that's always my focus.
monogamous,
That's always my focus.
Okay.
To make the other person happy, so they can be happy for me, and then it just kind of goes in like a love recyclement.
Okay.
My parents did that a lot. Like my parents could argue, they could fight, but at the end of the day, or the end of their argument, my dad would do something for my mom, or my mom would do something for their dad, and it would always be like they never.
So nobody
fought.
went to bed
You know what I'm saying?
unhappy.
I remember like my dad got like drunk and stayed out at my Uncle Johnny's house, and for some reason, like, you know, you're a kid, you don't know the conversations or the reason why he's there. But my dad would come home at the end of the week, have his check, and he was like, here, take $20 out for yourself or something nice for yourself, and give your mom an envelope. And he would have like a pack of cigarettes and her 4-digit, you know what I'm saying, or whatever lotteries that she needed.
He did
So
that for her.
he knew what made her happy, even if they weren't on good terms.
That's crazy.
He was like, I don't mind being in the doghouse because the doghouse is quiet.
Wow. Let's just give me a second. Let me process that.
He's like, ain't nobody arguing in the doghouse. So I didn't understand that when I was a kid. I understand it when I got older. But he was like, you still have to treat the person that you love with a little bit of respect because you still need them.
Okay.
So that's what I always try to do. Like I always try to make people happy quicker than making them mad, or, you know, make them laugh, turn a little joke, something like that.
Okay.
I just don't like being rude or mean. It's always easier to be kind.
It's cost you nothing.
Yeah,
Cost you nothing. Because you never know the weight that people are carrying.
Yeah.
What would you say is probably your most personal craft?
My most personal craft? I'm pretty good at writing.
Okay.
I got a creative mindset when it comes to like being imaginary.
Okay. So you're a storyteller.
Yeah. You know, a lot of kids don't have what we had growing up. It's called imagination, right? So,
Drop Dead Fred was one of my favorite movies.
come on now. There are shows out that teach kids a certain thing, but it teaches kids now to be popular or lit. I remember going to the back of my little folder at school and having the scholastic paper with your homework, and you just pick out books.
Man.
So me and my sister, like, we didn't have, like, we had it when we got older, but you know, the PlayStations and stuff like that, we had the Nintendo, Atari. We were only allowed to play those things on the weekends and after we finished our homework.
Yep.
So me and my sister playing, like, I got G.I. Joes and Thundercats and stuff like that. She's got her dolls. I'm combing the doll's hair. I'm painting little toenails and stuff like that.
Nice.
And it was nothing to do that because this is my sister. This is my first friend in the world. And if you have a sibling, it's the first person that you interact with that you don't have to. You can interact with them in a negative way, but what's the point? You live with this person.
And you're going to see them all the time.
So me and my sister always changed narratives when she was like playing with her baby dolls or she had her friends over. I'd be like, all right, I got to comb hair. But you know, she'd play outside with us, you know what I'm saying? The term tomboy.
Okay.
And it wasn't nothing negative about it. It's just like, just played. You know what I'm saying? If you play in a house, you know, if you got to a certain age and things started to change, you understood that. But it was always just, let's have fun because there's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
We did our homework. We outside. We playing tag. We playing hide and go seek. And you just having fun because that's all there was. So you got very, very creative and imaginative when you could be outside with no real parental supervision because neighbors were watching you. Other people were watching you. So I just really, really enjoyed writing. And sometimes I would put those stories down and I would like say a story that had nothing to do with me. And people were like, how'd you come up with that? I'm like, I'm just using stories from around the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, you wrote that down? I was like, why not?
That's dope. So has there ever been, you know, a part of your work that you have struggled to share?
Part of my work, as far as like bartending or?
Bartending, writing, anything that you felt that was special or important to you that maybe you wanted to share with people, but you kind of felt like, I don't know if they're ready, or whatever reason to prevent yourself from putting it out there?
I think everybody has like a muse, you know what I'm saying? Something that makes you want to write or want to create something or gives you like a reason. In this industry, alcohol, drugs are very easy to access. And some people use those spirits or those things that are controlled substances to find a way to go in deep and find their inner child or find their inner demon or find their inner inspiration.
Yeah.
And I never wanted to do that.
So while you're doing that, I'm gonna ask you a question that I feel like after talking to you, I kind of know the answer to.
Okay.
How do you refill your cup? As someone who has to come in here and you are sharing your gift with people coming in, whether it be sharing your stories because you interact with someone, because as a bartender you can also be their therapist, taking your energy to prepare the cocktails, preparing the coffee, just having to always be on. What is it that you do, KT, to refill your cup?
It's funny that you say that. The only person that's ever asked me that was a Pisces. When's your birthday?
I'm a Pisces.
When's your birthday?
February 25th.
My mom's is the 9th of March.
Ooh.
And I feel like she's speaking through you a little bit. Because she used to always say, you can't give nobody nothing, everything if you ain't got nothing.
Nothing left. KT, how can people find you?
Well, I'm always here at Spkrbox. I work at Parlay, one of the places that we met.
Yeah.
We're over there talking shit.
Indeed. I saved the seat for your,
and then
you don't say who, because we don't know who's who.
Yeah, I'm usually here. I'm usually here and across the street. I'm downtown Detroit all the time.
And this is good because
Yeah.
I love that, like you said, you try and disconnect from social media. So it's like, if you want to meet or feel this energy, you must come with the same energy into his space. And when you step in here, the aura is just going to rub off on you, so you can't deny it.
I used to be on social media like how everyone did, and for a while, to me, it kind of got its apex.
It did.
And it just kind of made you almost despise it. But there was one time that
Keep talking.
yeah, there was one time that me and my kid's mom had gotten to an argument, and I had texted her something about the kids, like, did you pull out the food from the freezer, or did you wash the clothes? And she didn't respond quick enough. But I went on to like Facebook or like Instagram, and somebody had said something about a photo that she posted, and she responded to that quick. So I was like, let me get off of this social media platform where people are more prevalent to just focus on that.
Little things.
Because I was upset, and there was no reason for me to be upset just because she didn't respond. She responded a little while later, but it was like, you responded to social media first. People will respond to social media first before they respond to the person who they were actually friends with or in a relationship with first. So if you text somebody, like, I can text you back fast because you got my number. But if you're like, hey, I sent you a DM about, I'm like, I don't know nothing
say
about
wait
that.
on it.
Just
Wait
text
on
me.
it. Text me.
You know, text me or call me.
Yeah.
You know,
You like that
visit
real
me.
live interaction. So visit my guy KT. So KT, thank you so much for sharing your art and energy with us. It's a gift to get a glimpse into your world. And I know that you've already inspired people, and you'll continue to inspire people because you inspire me to keep going. So I appreciate y'all for tapping in with us today. You already know what it is. Stay real, stay dreaming, and stay showing up like the masterpiece you are. Peace.
Give me an espresso martini.